My name is Urs, first name, Schwarz, surname, and I'm a professional men's hairdresser.
So you are from Switzerland, right?
That is correct, yes, indeed, from Zurich. German-speaking part of Switzerland.
And what brought you here?
I did my 3 years training for gents hairdressing, and then I did an additional year for ladies in an international college. My boss had relatives here in Cape Town, so I heard a lot about Cape Town, and I was fascinated, needless to say. When I went to that international college, there was a guy there, his name was Theo, and Theo said to me, listen, if ever you should be going to South Africa, there is only one place to go, that's Cape Town. I had this absolute urge to leave Switzerland. I want to go anywhere, and I had now finished my training and all, but I had no money. Australia offered a free trip to Australia if one committed oneself for 2 years. That sounded great to me. Then I went to the consul and said, okay, now I'm here, please give me that ticket. No, we don't need hairdressers. Plenty of hairdressers in Australia, we can't give you a free ticket. So that's when I started actually working as a professional. I had a look in that hairdressing magazine that supplied to all the hairdressers on a monthly basis, and I saw an ad there, gents hairstylists needed for Cape Town. I was 21, so wow, that was the opening for me. So my future boss, he actually was Swiss, and at the time residing holidaying in Switzerland.
Okay.
And I went for an interview, and we organized it, and that was the beginning of Cape Town. I arrived here in December 1967. I worked for Peter for 2 years, and then I had this amazing offer to run a barbershop that was inside a men's boutique in Adderley Street, Cartwright's Corner building. In the basement they installed a little barbershop, and they also had a bar there, and now they were looking for someone to run the show. The shop fitter actually was a friend of mine. And he said, look, here you've got an opportunity, to get virtually on your own 2 feet. And I went and we negotiated a rental. It was 100 Rand a month. Yeah. And that's when Studio One actually was born. That was probably about March 69. In those days you only had like barbers and ladies hairdressers. There were no men's hairstylists.
Okay.
What was great initially, I had lots of students in for hairstyles. They didn't want that short back and sides anymore. I was building up a clientele, and then I actually got a girl out from Switzerland to help me out, and it made headlines in the Cape Times. Lady cutting men's hair. It was 2 years later. I was told, unfortunately, they couldn't carry on with the shop. They had gone bankrupt, and I thought, well, that's now the end of my independence. Yeah. Until the client of mine, who was an auctioneer, said, listen, I'm not prepared to sell a chair here and a base and there. Why don't you make me an offer for whatever in the shop here? Which I did, and it was the value of one chair. There were 3 chairs in there. There was all these cupboards and.
Are these the chairs still?
Yeah, these are the chairs. And the offer was accepted, and then my friend, the shop fitter, came in. He ripped everything out of the shop, including the hot water cylinder. Sure. And then he said, now you just have to find a place where we can put it in. And that's when I came here. And I was told, well, the building was for sale, but they would give me a 1-year lease and 6 months notice. So I thought, well, at least I would have a chance to let the clients know, if I had to move again.
6 months.
6 months was pretty cool, and that was now in 71. So it's like 45 years ago. I'm still here.
Now you still. That's a long time to be in a